Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, testing. Sometimes you have to run a test. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you need to know if your microphone can go. And therefore, you got to do a test of your microphone. Test microphone. Testing the microphone. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. If you can hear me out there, let me know in the chat. Microphone check. Microphone check. Should put up this graphic. Microphone check. No, that says thank you for watching. Where's that other one they have? Da, da, do, do, do. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. Microphone check. Check the microphone. Microphone check. Microphone check. Can you hear me out there? Can you hear me? Can anybody hears me? I guess we got to wait for people to show up. Spontaneous live stream here on FSPN. You never know what's going to happen on the Frankie channel. But at the same time, when you have unannounced, spontaneous live streams, you never know who's going to show up, if anyone at all. We'll have to see how this little setup might work or not work. That is for sure. Dooby 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 doo. Dooby 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 doo. Could play some music.
Frankie from Flatbush rides the Brooklyn line. Got a swagger sharp like a vintage wine. Everybody knows his name from porch to stoop. Hustling dreams in every loop. In the park he struts, hits the handball wall. Echoes hear the stories when the shadows fall. Got 1,000 tales and a confident grin. On the streets of Flatbush where legends begin. Frankie from Flatbush got the city glow, lighting up the borough with his every show. He's the heart of Brooklyn, never laying low. Frankie from Flatbush, always on the go. Bodega lights flicker when Frankie's near. He's got the rhythm, everybody cheers. Corner talks and sidewalk chalks his fame. In the Flatbush breeze you'll hear his name. Underneath the subway on the magic's real. Frankie's moves got that electric feel. From Atlantic Avenue to the urban hill. Flatbush Frankie's giving you a thrill. Frankie from Flatbush got the city glow, lighting up the borough with his every show. He's the heart of Brooklyn, never laying low. Frankie from Flatbush, always on the go. Bodega lights flicker when Frankie's near, lighting up the borough with his every show. He's the heart of Brooklyn, never laying low. Frankie from Flatbush, always on the go. Frankie from Flatbush got the city glow, lighting up the borough with his every show. He's the heart of Brooklyn, never laying low. Frankie from Flatbush, always on the go.
Testing, microphone 1, 2, testing. Seems okay. But that's not okay. Hmm. Interesting. Do- do- Testing microphone, testing. Uh, Microphone testing. Do, 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 do. Microphone, can you hear me? Can you hear me in the chat? Don't you know where it's at? It's in the chat.
Got this peaceful, don't feeling. Got this in my bones. From the shoulders to the sneezing. 25 hours and I'm not asleep. Oh yeah, I don't ever wanna go down. From here, this is how it's gonna go down. No more money for the doctor. Time to throw these pills away.
Enough of that. Venom, thank you for responding. This is the microphone. How is it in comparison to the previous setup? Let me know. If we're good to go on the microphone, this will be hopefully an easier setup. That other microphone was giving me problems. This microphone is the old microphone, but it was giving me problems originally. But I guess it's okay now. All right. So I guess this is better, Venom says. All right. This sounds great. All right. So maybe this microphone was the solution all along. All right. Thanks, Venom. Have a good night, sir. Hopefully, this holds up for the Sunday show. Come back Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Coffee with Frankie. Hopefully, the equipment will work. All right. Thank you. Do, do. Let's finish listening to this song. Here we are on K Frank playing the music Frankie likes. And we're trying to test out this microphone. Let me know if you're in the chat and you can hear me okay. And if you've been with us on this channel before, if it sounds better or worse than what we've had previously. So this is kind of going back to the old microphone, the simplistic one. And it caused us some problems in the past, but I think it could work out pretty good. So we're trying to see what kind of sound we can get through the live stream on the other end of the old live stream. So let me know if you're in the chat how this sounds. Does it sound okay? Does it sound good? Does it sound terrible? I would appreciate it doing a spontaneous live stream on a Friday night. Not always the best idea at 10 o'clock on the East Coast PM time for a spontaneous live stream, but we set this up. I think it's okay, but I'm not sure. So I said maybe I should do a little live stream and see if anybody would jump in the chat and let me know how this sounds through the equipment relative to what we were doing before. So if you're out there, let me know. Let me know. And if not, well, we'll just keep trying. Perhaps on Sunday, we'll see how this microphone really, really does play out. All right, Aaron Daniels is here. He's an inner circle member. I think it sounds good. Maybe a little higher volume, but that could be my car audio versus TV or phone. Yeah, the volume really shouldn't be affected too much. Um, so as long as we're tracking Aaron, as long as it's sounding clear, and how can I put this? Less. Um, I think with that other microphone I was getting, it's hard to describe exactly what was happening. But I noticed when I started messing around with OBS, and it gives you some visual indicators of what the microphone is doing, and it was not exactly looking like it should look, and that gave me a clue that maybe something with that setup, with that microphone, with those components back here, something's off. It's not doesn't look the way it's supposed to look. So then I swapped it out with this one. You got to keep spare microphones around your house, Aaron Daniels. I mean, everybody knows that. You have to have some microphones around your house just in case, backups. You got to have backup microphones. Everybody knows that. So I kept this one. I got another one. You got to have a backup for your backup. I mean, how are you going to not have a backup for your backup microphone? Had some crinkle to it. Yeah, it was almost like it was getting interference, like there's something intermediating where the voice was not coming through clearly. It sounded a little tinny, I guess, a little staticky, I guess. Maybe the crinkle is a way to put it, Aaron Daniels. And so I never really loved it, and then I noticed on OBS was giving me this weird visual. Yeah, Aaron, you got it. One is none, two is one is none. I mean, everybody knows that, and you gotta apply that to your microphone supply. Everybody knows that. So, what's funny is that microphone that I was using, that whole setup, it works great for my audiobook business. When I'm using that microphone into a Zoom handheld recorder, it works great. But going into the laptop and through the restream, something was happening in the chain where it was just off, and OBS, the visual, gave me the clue that we got something wrong. And now, Flatbush Dre is here. How does the microphone sound, Flatbush Dre? We don't urgently need this W against the Bucks, Flatbush Dre. We're not going anywhere this season, buddy. What do you think? We're going to the Super Bowl. There's nothing urgent about this season except finding out about Justin Fields, and that's what sucks about it. Now he's out with a concussion, hopefully just for one game. I mean, this whole season was supposed to be let's find out about Justin Fields. That way we'll know what we're going to do in the draft next year. But we're not going to. We're not a Super Bowl team. We're not even a playoff team. And Flatbush Dre, if you joined in the summertime, Coffee with Frankie, we reviewed the roster many, many times, and I would tell everybody this roster is not up to par. It's the worst roster in the AFC East, and so it's going to be hard for us to win. And a lot of people said, "Yeah, but don't worry, Frankie, because we've got Aaron Glenn." And I said, "Okay, but he's a rookie coach. I mean, what's he gonna do? I mean, he's a rookie, and the head coach can only take you so far." Okay, so Dre says sounds loud and clear. All right, good. Well, maybe this microphone will work better for this kind of a setup where it has to go through the laptop, then it has to go through Restream, and it has to go out into YouTube and everywhere else. Maybe this microphone is better for that, and that other microphone is better for other purposes. But so hopefully, and this is a simpler setup also. That one I had to have those two components that you see over here, back here, the microphone plus these two things, and still didn't get excellent quality. Maybe with this one microphone straight into the USB port, maybe that is a way to get better sound quality. LOL facts, yeah. There's only so much a head coach can do, Dre. You got to have players. I mean, and the roster was poorly constructed, unfortunately. Let's see how they do this offseason. But this season's really about Justin Fields. So if Justin's not playing, it's like, all right, well, we'll see. We'll watch the game, hopefully to be a fun game. But I would not characterize it as urgent for anything. I mean, it's like, let's hope they win. Let's hope they play well. Let's hope that they look good, look like they know what they're doing. I mean, I guess the other things we could keep our eye on is Tanner Engstrand, of course. We want to know if he's a good OC and all of this. And we want to know if Wilks and Glenn are good coaches where they could at least coach up, a team with okay, but kind of subpar talent to not get completely devastated. So those things we could look for. But I mean, we want to win. We'd like to win, but it's certainly not urgent. Not this year. Not until we get the quarterback situation straightened out, Dre. Yeah, that's the way it goes, man. I mean, we got to find out about eventually we got to get a quarterback. And of course, the Bears and the Browns and some other teams like that, the Panthers, they're saying the same things. The Bears haven't had a quarterback in 100 years. 100 years, Dre. So, it could be worse. All right. So this microphone seems like it's working pretty good. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'll end it here. Have a good evening, everybody. Coffee with Frankie on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. And if you join the Inner Circle for just $1.99 a month, you get all sorts of exclusive videos. And you get all sorts of files and things. And today I uploaded, and this will be for Aaron Daniels if you're still in the chat. You can now get The Loser's Curse, which is the academic paper about the NFL draft that Eric DeCosta of the Baltimore Ravens uses as his draft Bible. I have the paper. You can now read it if you're in the inner circle of this channel. Click the join button down below. But otherwise, thanks for joining this equipment test. I appreciate it, everybody. See ya.